play to Philip and Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Denver. A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Quez Watkins back to return for the Eagles. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9, nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
taking off. He'll try to get there. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Here's Barkley. Powering forward. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go play action with Nix. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Throwing is Hurts.
You know, the reality is a lot of times bubble screens are just added on to a traditional run. And you're saying to the quarterback, don't hand the ball off if you don't think it's a good look. But what you're not counting for is that he decides to throw it out to the bubble and you end up losing yardage.
He'll keep this himself. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. A good return as he takes it across the 30. His drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Tackle there by Jalix Hunt. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want.
And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Knicks now on 1st and 10. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw is Nix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's
into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts now. Pass downfield is caught by Brown.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And the Eagles are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This from 34 yards. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Past midfield. Look at him go. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 96 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 38, Broncos 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Off the play fake. Hurts. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Makes the score Eagles 45, Broncos 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Going for it all. And he's got it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. a 3rd and 2. Tony, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll begin here on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Play action now. It's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Broncos. To throw is Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. He is in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action with Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
He's going to let this one go deep.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And the Eagles are going to have a... So got it. The tight end comes in motion. A run on first and goal. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Nix from the gun on third down. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Tony. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Philadelphia. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. 3rd down and 9. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's not going to get there again. Same player, same result. No gain, and now it's 4th down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so